I know it is late. I don't usually do it this late. I got a spot on my computer. Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, Renaissance Grandma. Hi, Average German Person. Hello, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Johnny, Stray Kitten. Hi, guys. I did not do a live stream last Saturday because we were on the road coming home. So I do apologize for that. I probably should have let you guys know. But we ended up turning a 5 hour drive into a 7 hour drive because we had to pull over and fix something with our brakes. Hi, Lone Wolf. Thank you. Thank you guys for the 5x5 Stray Kitten and Average German Person. I appreciate it. I also really appreciate you guys being here this late with me. Like I said, I don't normally go this late. I normally go earlier. It's been a little bit of a rough day today. My husband and I did have a funeral to go to this morning, so we kind of have taken the rest of the day to just kind of regather ourselves. We lost a really awesome coworker. Um, way too young, way too young. It was a tragic accident. But I'm not here to talk about that. I don't want to open up any wounds. So I had posted on my community tab. I don't know if you guys saw it. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. Um, that I was pumping the brakes a little bit. And what I meant by that was the location of the meetup. I was pumping the brakes just a little bit on that because I was running into a couple of hiccups. They were minor ones, but they were ones that were important to me and important to my community. So we had to hash out a couple things. And as of now, everything is still on track. Dates, no matter what, are going to be the same. We are going to have a emergency backup plan for location in case, for whatever reason, this one falls through. But I don't think it's going to fall through. It seems like we are coming to an agreement on the location. I think they originally may have just underestimated how tight this community is and how large the potential is for it to be for the meetup. And what I'm saying is, they originally only wanted to give us space for 220 campers, which seems like a lot. But if I am trying to pull different communities together to actually do a convention where we can do presentations and teach classes and vendors and food trucks, then people are going to come to these other channels as well. Their communities are also going to come, and they are not going to drive, anywhere from 200 miles to 600 miles to come for a day and turn around and leave again. Hi, XNYC. So I did express to them that, 220 spots of camping is not enough if they want me to reach out to other channels, especially channels that are much bigger than mine. I do need more space than that, not just for this community here, but also for my core channels, my family channels, the channels that I really lean on for advice or for just an ear to listen, or I'm an ear for them. I need to be able to have their community meet them if they so wish to camp with them as well. So we did come to an agreement that 220 people spots is not enough, and it also may seem like a lot for y'all, but it was 220 spots and 500 square feet, maybe, for each person, and that might work for someone who's literally just bringing themselves and a small one person tent. But we have community members that have larger tents or want to bring their whole family or want to bring their family and their dogs, or some of them even have converted trailers into their campers. So 500 square feet for each person, in my opinion, was not enough. So I did kind of tell them, I expressed to them that there are certain things that I require for myself and for my community and for my other communities. And if we can't come to an agreement, then I am going to have to go somewhere else. I am going to have to find somewhere else, which I don't really want to do because the location is amazing. The people I met are just really kind-hearted, um, just very nice people. So I didn't want to have to go somewhere else, and I don't want to have to go somewhere else. So we are working through some things. Another thing that started to become somewhat of an issue was um, they were not going to allow dogs. I'm not okay with that. Anywhere I go camping, my dogs come with me, period. And I know that there are other people that they want to bring their dog as well, not just because it's their companion or their emotional support dog or their um, service dog, but also for security reasons. Some of the people in the community have never met others. It is their alarm system, basically. So that was something that I'm not budging on. Now, I did come to an agreement that if someone does want to bring their dogs, like I'm going to bring my dogs, that I'm not going to bring them into the convention part itself, which I'm completely fine with that. I don't want to take my dogs around a whole lot of people. Most people don't want to take their dogs to a whole lot of people. So they will stay at the area that we will be camping. And if anyone wants to bring their dogs, but they want to go to a class or want to go to the food trucks or whatever, I'm sure that somebody within our community would be happy to puppy sit long enough for them to go do that. I think we're close enough, and we know that we're all animal lovers, that we can trust each other to watch our pets long enough to go get a sandwich or go to the restroom or go take a class for an hour. So that is something that I expressed, and they are totally okay with that. Um, let's see. We're right now we are working on mapping out exactly where um, kind of everything is going to be that's going to be coming here within the next week, as far as where the vendors and the presenters that don't need a room are going to be, or um, where the other channels, if they want to actually set up a tent, where they're going to be, and the food trucks and so forth. And then I already know that the river's ours, s- along the river's ours. And then we will have some of the field, but we have to kind of break it up so that we're not camping in the middle of where the food trucks are, because that's just silly. So we are working on that right now. We are also working on how many for the day event are going to be, how many are going to be able to come, basically. Because it is this person's hayfield, this is a way for them to survive and make their money. We don't want to open this up to 10,000 people and have them trample this hayfield, because that is the way that they survive. That's how they pay their bills and put food on the table. So we are looking at a healthy number to where the public can enjoy the day event, and then our meetups will be included in that number. um, but I kind of got to try to get a estimate of how many people think that they're going to be there. Even if they back out, I'd rather people tell me that they're pretty sure they're going to be there, they think they're going to be there, so that I can plan for them to be there, than have them come and at the last minute. And I know there are going to be some people that have to do that. That's totally fine, but I'd rather overplan than underplan. Um, you're bringing your 15-pound beagle. That should be awesome. Yeah. So, as Marco said, we also have our rabbits. Our rabbits also go with us camping. When we go camping, we have created um, a camping pack, I guess you could say. So we have our two dogs and we have our two rabbits. And we took the rabbits, actually, we took the bunnies on our last trip, and they did very well. That was their first camping trip, which I'm surprised how well they did, honestly. Um, they weren't upset. They actually enjoyed it quite a bit. They um, didn't if any of you have rabbits, you'll understand this. If you don't have rabbits, you might not. But they only one of them only thumped at me once. I didn't get flicked off by them at all during this week-long trip, so that was pretty cool. um, but they did really well, so we will be having our bunnies with us on this trip and dogs with us on this trip. Um, I have not reached out to any other channels yet because these were speed bumps that I wanted to come to an agreement first before I reached out to any larger channels. I have had some of you message me and email me on some more that you want me to reach out to, which I do plan on reaching out to them, like Pinball. I do plan on reaching out to him. Someone suggested that. I think that's a great idea. Plus, he's right there in Tennessee too. I don't know if he would come because he doesn't know me, but I think that that would be awesome to have him there. I have watched him for a while, for quite a long time. I'm not one that usually comments in other people's chats. I'm terrible at that. I'm usually listening in the background while I'm doing other things or listening. If you guys see me in other people's chats, you know I'm always at work. So I normally have my earbuds in. I'm listening to whatever someone is talking about or teaching about or updates on news and going along with my work. So a lot of these other channels, they don't really know me because I don't talk in their chats. I don't make myself known. I'm not one to go in someone's chat unless I'm a moderator and talk a whole lot. That's just not me. I don't have to be seen. I'm not one that needs that super attention, to you know get a rise out of people. Um, but if I'm a moderator, you guys know I like to have fun with you guys. I love to joke around with you guys. I am full of sarcasm. I love to be sarcastic, and I'm glad that most of you know that. Um, Johnny, Elvis is only coming if you're going to dress up like him. Just saying. If you want to bring that costume, you're more than welcome. And we can take videos and say that we spotted Elvis. How's that? Hey, Red Scout. I missed you guys last week. I was just saying how I was not able to go on last Saturday because we were driving home. Teresa, hello. Yep. See, Teresa is another one who kind of says, "Hey, I'm here, but I'm listening in the background." She's a very busy lady as well. Always, always working. I'm not sure if I missed any. I didn't. I hope I didn't miss any comments. And I'm a little bit kind of spacey today, guys, considering this morning having to do that this morning, and then there was also a service last night, so I'm still kind of pulling myself together. Stray Kitten, you're not called out at all. Yes, so we did get the chance. I'm glad that you reminded me. We did get the chance to go to Pigeon Forge. I don't know if I got to tell you all of that. We did get to go to Pigeon Forge when we were in Tennessee this last weekend. We walked up and down, and we had one of the most amazing steaks ever in Pigeon Forge. It was a place that we would not have even known it was there if the guy would not have been on the sidewalk letting people know, because it was kind of down an alley and up some stairs. Most amazing melt in your mouth steak ever. All the side dishes were all you could eat. It was great. It was very pricey, but it was very worth it. You could be the mid-70s, Elvis. I'm okay with that. Um, so I know that Virginia Bushcrafter is planning on coming and teaching a class, which I think is great. Bushcrafting is not my strength. To be perfectly honest, you guys, I don't know the first thing about bushcrafting. I'm not going to pretend I do. I can build a fire. I can cook on an open fire. I can pitch a tent. Um, I can purify water. Like, I can do a lot of the basic stuff, but when it comes down to the more technical bushcrafting, I'm really looking forward to learning that from him. He does a lot of late night lives, and I get the chance to pop in there and see some things and learn some things and hear some tips and tricks, which I think is pretty cool. Yes, the fish was good too. Yep, Gatlinburg. It's changed though. My Renaissance, they actually have built a few things that weren't there a few years ago, and I'm wondering if it wasn't because the fire that went through a couple years ago and destroyed a bunch of things. I did take lots of pictures. I have not gotten them downloaded yet because I used my new. It's not a GoPro because they're too expensive and I can't afford it, but it's an off-brand, which is way cheaper, but it's supposed to be better quality. So I plan on downloading those and uploading those for you guys. I took some pretty neat pictures. of Gatlinburg. And I took some really nice pictures of Amy Mill, which I've not uploaded yet. And I wanted to upload, you guys, I told you that I was going to upload the Tennessee Stands town hall with all that really important information. And I tried my best to edit this video so that I could get it up for you guys. And it is telling me that it is too large. So I'm trying to find a way to compress the video down. It's like 12 gigabytes. It's 2.5 hours long. And if I can't compress it down, I may have to cut it up into multiple videos. So each speaker will have their own video. I still feel it's really important information for you all to hear. Um, just know I literally sat up for about 5 hours trying to work on it. And I could not get it to do what I wanted it to do. I was really frustrated um, after the 5 hours, and I still couldn't get it to work. But of course, I was also, camping. So now I'm in my studio. I'm where I have all of my software and all that. So I hopefully can get that cut up for you guys so you can hear this information. I'm also very, very behind on um, all the news in the world. I've been seeing bits and pieces here and there, but honestly, you guys, I'm very, very behind. Hi, JD. Hey, operator. Yes, operator, that's probably what I have. I have the what is it? Acasis or something like that. It records in 4K and it was like $120 or something. And then I have a 64 gig drive in there. So for pictures, I can take like 6,000 pictures, which I would never take that many. Um, yeah. Well, no, we were supposed to die on Wednesday, Stray Kitten. Sunday morning there. Oh, thank you, JD. Happy Father's Day to all of my fathers in the chat. Of course, I'm not going to be able to tell you tomorrow. Happy Father's Day to all of you fathers. Happy Father's Day to my amazing husband. Um, he is an awesome father. He actually teaches the kids all of the survival stuff, all of the camping stuff, how to do the fire, how to um, find things. Like it's amazing. Happy Father's Day to him. Happy Father's Day to all of you. Happy Father's Day. And I know this sounds weird to all the single mothers, but if you're a single mother, you understand you have to be the mother and the father. Um, and you have to answer those questions that fathers should have answered if you have boys. Um, I was there myself. So um, I give y'all a lot of credit for answering all those boy questions if you are a single mother. Yeah, we all died Wednesday. I missed so many lives this week too, trying to catch up on work and um, finding out the details with all the service and everything, and then trying to work on this get together, this meetup, and then turn it into also a convention, a 3-day convention. You guys don't even know there's so much work that goes into creating a convention. It is not even funny. I thought that it was just going to be something very simple to put together. It is not. It is so much behind the scenes. It is so much planning. It is just a lot of logistics that goes into it. I never would have imagined that it was this much work just to try to get people in to teach the community. But I am so grateful that it's coming together and that we are going to be able to do this. I'm really excited to be able to get people together and teach them and be able to talk with people and network. And I think it gives me a warm and fuzzy, honestly. I know there's a lot of people out there that struggle with meeting people. So if we can bring together people from different parts of the U.S. and let them meet other people in their local area just by coming to this, then I think that's great. Or teach them things that they wouldn't think about or don't know how to do. This community is all about helping each other and supporting each other and being there for each other. And I know that there's rifts. We all have rifts. There's a couple of them going on right now. I am very aware of them. But even with those rifts going on, the community itself still pulls together. Um, Even if there's two people fighting, most times we still support both people because we understand both people. Um, it's almost like a real dysfunctional family almost. We fight and then, whatever, we just kind of get over it, and that's how it should be. If we were broke down on the side of the road, we would still help each other. For the most part, I know some of them probably wouldn't, but hopefully they'll think twice about that because, especially after going to the service. I am going to say this: after going to the service this morning and last night, it is really crazy how one person can affect so many people in such a positive way, even if you don't see them that often, even if you only see them, once a week, once a month. Our friend that we lost, our coworker, people did not see him very often because he worked a lot around different areas. And he touched so many people, you guys, so many people. Even if he was only seen for an hour out of a week, he was such a happy, smiling guy that just his smile was so infectious. So, remember to be like that for others. Remember to always shine for other people. Remember to smile even if you're having a bad day. I know it's hard, but your smile could make a huge difference in somebody's life. Um, you don't have to be around them 24/7 to make a difference. It can take just a small little bit of kindness or a small smile or a small, for some of us, a snarky remark that makes us laugh, that makes all the difference in the world. And you really want to be remembered for that. Life is so short, and you want to make that difference. You want to be a part of somebody's life. You want to encourage them and really be a blessing in their life. I can't stress that enough, you guys. I really can't. Just to help each other and take care of each other because tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. So make the difference now while you can. I had to share that. That was my little rant for my video for this hour. I'm sorry. um, okay. Operator, I appreciate that. Um, I know that they are going to be walking the property because it is private land. I started to run into a little bit of an issue too, with fire pits. But that was another thing I wasn't budging on. They have a rule there that it's a state rule, it's not a property rule, where um, October 15th, there is a burn ban. However, the burn ban, when went on the government website, is for debris. And I don't see any of us going and breaking up any debris in somebody's yard to burn it. So that is something that I told them that, if there's a statewide ban because of um, a drought or because of a high fire hazard, we would all understand. But it's a debris burn. So I brought that to their attention that it's not just a burn ban in general, it's a debris burn. But I'm not budging on no fires, no fire pits. I'm not budging on that. Because some of us cook food that way. Some of us sleep in hammocks and tarps, and that's how they stay warm. So that's not something that I'm willing to budge on. Hi Dan. Hi Santiago. I missed a couple people coming and ranting. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys have amazing, amazing plans on Father's Day. I am actually going, my sister in law just texted me today. We are going out to brunch with her for my hubby's birthday, Father's Day, and my birthday, all in the same celebration tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited about that. Red Scout, that technically you are correct. Let's see. I'm just going through some comments, guys, because I know that I missed a couple here. Okay, Santiago, that'd be awesome. I gave a little bit of an update earlier in the video, but I'm going to keep trying to update you guys. I had pumped the brakes a little bit originally because I was running into some issues, but I think we're working through those issues. So as of now, everything is still good at that location. No matter what, the dates are not going to change, you guys. The dates are always going to be October 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's just if something happens where I cannot use that location, we will find another location. And we're actually looking currently to have a backup plan. And it will still be either in Tennessee or in North Carolina on the Tennessee border. So still in that same general area. But as of now, so far, everything is good. Let me see. Yeah, so Johnny Preps, when I went to the government website, the ban that they have through the states, it's an annual ban, but it is for debris. However, if they have just a full-on fire ban, it actually lists that campfires are not allowed during a full-on fire ban. But as of now, there is no full-on fire bans. And being that October 15th is the start of their debris burning ban, I would assume that it's probably not until later on in the year that it gets drier to where you can't do campfires. I wouldn't imagine it would be the first day, but then again, with all the weather and everything being all kooky, um, who knows anymore? Who knows? We had an early, well, it was technically a tropical storm, but we had a tropical storm before hurricane season, which is crazy. I've never even seen that in all the years that I've lived in South Carolina. And we had a late frost this year. So there's really no telling um, how our weather is going to be. It's just going to get worse. And oh, Fuzzy, hi, I haven't seen you forever. I hope you're doing good. Um, Aw, I miss my Fuzzy. So now I lost track. Fuzzy, you made me lose track. Uh, what was I talking about, you guys? Fuzzy made me forget. Hmm. Oh, if Johnny could bring guard goats, that'd be cool. I love goats. I actually want goats when I get my own property. I forgot. Oh, weather. I was talking about weather. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be that dry at that time. Um, but honestly, who knows with all the weather and everything being all crazy and the early hurricanes and the late frosts. And I do know about all the fires, or not fires, the smoke in New York from the fires in Canada. I've kind of seen some mixed videos on that, you guys. I have seen, and I haven't verified any of them. So this is all totally just, hearsay, or seen somebody's video saying this is where I am. Um, but I have seen supposedly some videos that are in Canada where these fires are burning, and their skies are clear blue. But New York, you can't even see, past 10 miles away. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I haven't really been able to look into that, to kind of do my own research on that to see what's going on. I also have seen videos on all of the military movement. I do know that this is the month that the National Guard starts doing a lot of drills and practice runs and so forth, because we have friends that are in the National Guard, and this is where they really, start practicing to go out and get deployed for however long. Excuse me. Um, but I still, some of this military movement I'm seeing is not normal. I've never seen some of the videos that are coming out. But again, I've not had time to verify them. I'm seeing a lot of videos in Idaho, I guess, with all the Ospreys and I guess tanks rolling down the road. If that's a drill, that's a very strange drill, you guys. That would be a drill that, as it already is, scaring the public. If I saw 10 tanks coming down my interstate, I would wonder what the heck is going on. If I saw, I think this video I watched, they had counted 24 or 26 ospreys going over the city. If I saw that, you guys, I would think we are having an air raid. I am not even kidding. I would be freaking out if that came over our city. So I can't imagine that they'd be doing these drills and not telling anyone to that extent. I mean, that would scare the crap out of people. Um, oh, I missed. What did you say? There were more fires in PA than in Canada. Yeah, see, I haven't seen anything on the fires in PA. Uh, watch where I tied my goat. Yeah, I want goats. Goats are so cute. You just have to be careful because they will headbutt you and knock you over in a heartbeat. Hi, Dusty. Then make all your fires be religious fires. Make gas stoves religious cookies. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Tell them it's for religious reasons. I wonder if we could get away with that. That'd be funny. I bet they would think twice before questioning. Yeah. Yeah. XNYC, you guys should be in the warm weather already. And I haven't seen a whole lot of warm weather there either. I've seen a lot of overcast and a lot of haze. We actually had haze, and I know we were in the Smoky Mountains, you guys, but other than that, we've been in the Smoky Mountains before, and I could still see somewhat of a haze at the property we were at during those fires. So I don't think it was a normal haze. I know it's a late season for gardening for a lot of people. Um, Dan, from what I saw, what did they say? They were mobile artillery, I think they said it was. They looked like tanks to me. I don't know my military. I wasn't in the military. I don't know my military vehicles. They looked like tanks to me. But from what people are saying, they were some sort of mobile artillery, started with an H. That's about as good as I can get on that. Um, But yeah, they were driving down the side of the interstate as cars were passing and semis were passing. It was very strange. And the ospreys, there was a couple of them from what the video said that I saw, they were actually landing in like the suburbs of wherever this was, which was really strange too. But I think that was in Idaho too. And I don't understand. No mail this Monday, guys. Why is there no mail Monday? Do they not do mail? Oh, no. Are they not doing mail because of Juneteenth? That holiday never existed 5 years ago. Um, I am not drinking Bud Light. That is Mountain Pea water. Bud Light, Budweiser, I'm sorry for any of you that drink that. I grew up in Colorado, and that and Coors is pea water. Just saying. I'm not drinking that. JD, my views about Trump, what would you like to know? A lot of my viewers know that I feel that he's a snake like the rest of them. Did I support him at one time? Yes, I did. Did I vote for him? Yes, I did. Did I support a lot of his policies? I did. But do I think that he is working with the rest of them? Yes, I do. I do. I think they're all on the same evil agenda. And I'm still going to vote, but honestly, they're going to put who they want. But I'm still going to do my part. I'm still going to vote. Whether I believe it makes a difference or not, I'm still going to do it because it's me trying. Um, but all politicians, I feel are part of this game, guys. They're all a part of this plan. They're all a part of destroying humanity. Same thing with your actors, your actresses, your musicians, except for the ones that are really speaking out. Your social media people, you have some some very popular major social media people, and I think that they're part of it too. Some of your newscasters, I believe a lot of your newscasters are part of it. I think that they're all playing parts in some way, shape, or form. Honestly, I think that they're all honestly evil. You can agree with me or not, but I feel that they're all evil, and I feel it's all a part of end times where they're playing their part to usher in AC. And I hope that y'all have your lives right. I truly do. If you don't believe, I hope you start believing. Oh, yeah, Juneteenth. We're not having mail because of Juneteenth. Hmm. I'll just keep my opinion to myself on that one. Okay. Military, I'm guessing fuzzy military, California, Idaho, and Philadelphia. I'm guessing that's what you're saying. Juneteenth. Okay, I will explain it to you later. Since you had never heard of it. It was just, I think just last year or the year before they made it federal, but I didn't realize that mail didn't run because of it. Um, I don't go running out and check my mailbox unless I have an Amazon package coming. Um, but yeah, it didn't exist when we were all younger. Stray kitten, I can command you to stay. Do you think so, Fuzzy? I am kind of torn on. I really believed that they were going to put Trump in, no matter what. I really did. That was my feeling. But I actually am kind of worried about this, you guys, because I have been playing with ChatGPT to see what AI says. And when I say I'm playing with it, I mean I'm telling it, write me a fictional story of the presidential elections of 2024 so that it can tell me what it thinks. And it's kind of creepy because some of the stuff that it is writing about is already happening. Um, and is like we know is coming, but it's not public yet. So I was actually going to share that with you guys tonight. Some of the stuff that I played with Chat GPT with. Um, but if AI is going to be against us, why not figure out how to use it to tell us what it knows? I guess if that makes sense. Yeah, XNYC, they are all in on it. They can JD, they all can go to jail, but unfortunately your people that put people in jail are a part of it too. In the higher ups. I'm not talking about our local police. I support a lot of our local police. There's bad apples in every division. There's bad apples in every unit, whether it be police, military, fire department, government, but there are also a lot of good people. But as far as the higher ups, there's a lot more I feel bad than good. And when I say bad, I mean a part of this. So a lot of them aren't going to jail, you guys. They're just not. If they were going to put bad people in jail, um, HRC would already be in jail. HB would already be in jail. Uh, BG would already be in jail. These guys would already have long been in jail, and they're not. They're not. All that stuff is just swept under the rug. Everything that they've done is swept under the rug. Um, Dr. Fauci, what happened to all of that with the congressional hearing and so forth? If they truly wanted to stop what is happening, all these people would already be in jail, and they're not because the higher ups don't want them in jail because they're a part of it too. It's all about money and power, and money, the love of money is the root of all evil. So if they keep going for that money and power, they're gonna it's the good old boy system. They're gonna help each other. They're gonna protect each other. They're gonna keep moving things along the way that it's supposed to be planned. And that's my opinion, though. You guys, like I said, you can always agree or disagree with me, but that is definitely my opinion. Yes, I feel that they are all placed. I did hear that UPS might also go on strike. I heard a blip on that, but I've not looked into that either. That is going to be really bad for people. I also heard that there is whispers of grid down, but again, you guys, I've been out of the loop. I was without a signal for the most part for 10 days, and then I had to come back and go straight to work. So I'm so behind on so much stuff. But I have heard little bits and pieces. I just haven't been able to catch up on them yet. Um, no banks open. Hi, Jen. Hello, my dear. It's been a long time since I've seen you too. I hope you're doing well. Santiago, I absolutely am a Christian. Yes, I am. I am a believer in Christ. He is my savior. Yes, absolutely 100% my faith is strong. Yep. Um, I'm catching up, you guys. I'm catching up. I know I'm behind. You guys are used to me being behind. Say instead of straight. Oh, I was say if we're doing commands now, I command you to come meet me this October because I really want to meet you. But I can't I can't be bossy like that. Well, I can, just I'm not gonna be bossy with y'all. I can be bossy. I'm a female. I can be bossy. Especially once a month, I'm really good at being bossy and moody, but we won't get into all that. Spill the beans out. Let the world know rather than say bits and pieces. Spilling the beans. So this is probably going to upset you guys. I have another opinion. Completely YouTube. This is completely my opinion. And I might upset you guys on this, but I feel that Tucker is also a part of that agenda. And I actually thought that what was going to happen, and I don't think it's happened yet. I haven't heard that it has, but I actually thought that when he got terminated, I thought he was going to become a major whistleblower on something. And I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't yet, but I thought that he was going to become a part of causing division. And I thought he was going to become a huge whistleblower. But I feel like he is a part of it. I mean, we all know that Don Lemon is a part of it. Um, but for them, the timing that they did that, I feel like it was a play. I really do. Something there was a reason for it. Yeah. Can't lock somebody up that yep, that's exactly right. Yes, that's true, Fuzzy. And Faith. Mm, yeah, I actually plan on, I think I told some of you guys this, some of you know this. I plan on um, putting my faith only videos on a separate channel. And the reason that I want to do this, guys, is because um, there are times that I really, really want to rant. And I'm going to be honest, I want to be a Bible thumper and I want 30 minutes to an hour to just really discuss the Bible with people and Jesus and God and faith and trust and why, faith of a mustard seed and why you can move a mountain. I want to rant about that, but it gets lost. It's not that I'm afraid to do it on this channel, it's that YouTube buries it because it's mixed with prepping. So I do plan on taking all of my strictly faith videos and separating them into a faith channel, and I think I'm going to call it Spark Faith or Sparks Faith. That's my plan because I don't want YouTube to bury it. I want these videos to get to the people that need them without YouTube burying them down. I just, being gone, I haven't had the time, and then coming back and finding out we lost our friend. Um, it takes time to move all those videos. I have a lot of videos that are just faith-based, earlier on that keep getting buried. So I want to move those all over. So those that only want faith, because there's also a lot of Christians that don't believe preppers should be that Christians should not be preppers. And I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with how some of the preppers, um, prepping communities, I shouldn't say preppers, some of the prepper communities feel they should go out there and be violent. None of the communities I'm associated with want to go out and be violent, but there are communities out there that call for violence. I'm not about violence. Should you protect yourself? Yes. Is there self defense? Yes. Should you go out and cause trouble or look for trouble? Absolutely not. If trouble, in my book, if trouble comes to me in a massive scale, I'm going to do what I can, first of all, to get out. And I'm going to have faith that God is going to get me out before something happens. I have faith that I'm not going to be wherever serious trouble comes. And if for whatever reason I do get taken out, then it was my time. He's taking me home. So, but I do want to separate my channels. I want my messages to reach people and not have the prepping part of it scare them. I will still do my prepping videos, of course. I will still do my opinionated videos, which I seem to do more often than not anymore. Um, but there are rants I want to do about the Bible, you guys. There really are. There are things I really want to say. There are messages that I really want to get out. I just don't want YouTube to bury them. I want them to get out to the people that need to hear them. Hello, Go West. And I missed a bunch of you again. Stray Kitten, if you start now, you'll make it by October. Yeah, Dan, I do. I think it was, but I think there's more to it as far as the Tucker and other fires. I think there's more to it. I think that they are later on down the line going to start causing problems. Thank you, Fuzzy. Yeah, I don't want to Kamala, that's a whole other, and honestly, I don't even think Kamala or Biden or any of them are even running it. Somebody behind the scenes is running it. And to be honest, I think that um, a prior president is pulling a lot of the strings. And I don't think it's the T Man. Go West, I will. I will. It's going to take me time to move those videos over, and then I'll continue my readings, I'll continue my sermons, and so forth. I actually have a sermon that I've had written for months that I don't want it to get lost on this channel, so I haven't put it out yet. JD, thank you. No, JD, I have not. I have another channel built, but I have a generic name for it, so you'll never find it. But I will change its name and slowly move my religious videos over and then continue on making religious videos also. Amen, NYC. Amen. Yes, go West. Exactly. You can be both. You can be both. You can be a prepper and a Christian. You really, really can. And I I feel like Christians that are preppers, I don't know, we seem to, I don't want to say, don't take this the wrong way, guys. We are not better than anyone else, but I feel like our faith in God makes us not as panicky while we're prepping. It makes us not as scared while we're prepping because we know that we are God's children and we are going to be okay. He's going to help us. He's going to protect us. He's going to lead us. He's going to get us where we need to be. He's going to um, veil us when he needs to veil us. I feel like being a Christian prepper, you have just this faith that keeps you from being afraid and keeps your discernment strong to see things out there. You guys turn this all into a Christian. YouTube is gonna bury this video. They're gonna bury it, but that's okay because we can fellowship tonight. I'd love to fellowship. I go on Just Josh's. If you guys watch Just Josh, you will see me pop in there every once in a while. Just Josh and I We have really good fellowships when I'm able to pop into his lives. We have very, very good conversations, biblical and end times conversations on his live streams. Um, oh, Stray Kitten, maybe you can get a ride with somebody. If you email me, I know you've told me before where you're at, but if you email me where you're at, maybe I can, if you want, I can try to find somebody to help you with a ride. Yes, XNYC, that is exactly who I am talking about. Yep, yep. Don't trust anyone on TV. Yeah, I have learned to not trust anything I see on TV either. Santiago. Um, Funny you should mention that because this community is actually very that where I'm having the bug out at, they are very strongly faith-based. And they have let me know that if I would like to have a fellowship there, that they are more than happy to be a part of it. So that is actually a possibility. If there's a group that would like to do a Bible study or do a fellowship, off on our own, we're not going to force anybody to. But if anybody would like to do that, I'm all for it. I would love to find a group to Bible study with. It's very hard to find people in my area that would Bible study. I would love to, even if we did um, like a private group. I would love that. I think that'd be amazing. Let me catch up. I'm behind again. Oh, hold on. Um, I'm trying to catch up, guys. I wish I had music playing in the background so you weren't just seeing me squint at my own screen. Let's see. Um, yes, I love that. Yes, yes. Mm, amen to that. Okay, so it looks like. Hi, KP. It looks like I have a lot of you that would love to fellowship. So if you want, I can start like a private live stream, you guys, and I can share the link to where it will be like this, like how I have a panel, but only the people that want to fellowship will have that link. So it's not going to be a public thing. So if you guys want to start doing that, I would love to do that where we can privately do Bible study and fellowship. How far are we from Charlotte? Are you talking about the meetup or are you talking about where we are now? Oh, fuzzy, not Waffle House, Huddle House. I can't do Waffle House. I have the worst luck at Waffle House. I'm not even kidding. I could tell you stories. I have had rocks in my salad there. I have had cardboard in my chili. I have the worst luck at Waffle House. We go to Huddle House. Oh, okay. You guys, if you have my email, send me an email that just says Bible study, and I will once in a while create a group, and I will respond back to your emails with the link, the private link for us to do a Bible study together. I would love that. I don't have anyone to Bible study with. I would love that. Oh, Diane, that's awesome. I don't have Discord though. I tried to use it once and I was so lost. All right, I think I'm almost caught up. New York City. Y'all remember that old barbecue sauce commercial? New York City. That really chaps my hide. I just showed my age a little bit. Uh yeah, Stray Kitten, you shouldn't get mad. We're pretty cool. Yes, JD, I agree. Okay, cool. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna so love to be able to chat and fellowship and do study with you guys. That's so amazing. I'm so excited about that. Okay. So you guys have my emails. My mother's spark at gmail.com. There's two S's between the mothers and spark. Some people just put one and it bounces back to them. Just shoot me an email and I'll shoot y'all a private link once in a while. We'll kind of get together and find out which days and times would be good. And for everyone, you guys know I'm off on weekends. Uh, and my hours are crazy at work, so weekends are best for me. I do not attend a local church because I've not found a church around here that was not just about money or rules that they've made up. I find that that seems to be a huge issue um, in these times, unfortunately. It is. I will put it in the chat. All right. Oh, and then Nightbot did it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, honey. I forgot you could type email and it will give you my email address. Oh, yeah, JD, that would be great. That'd be great to discuss and really just go through it. Not just end times, but just in general, the Bible and faith and what it means and how it keeps you moving forward and looking up. You guys really made my night. I want to thank you guys so much. That made me feel so good to be able to really talk about the Bible and God and faith. I love that. That just it brightens it brightens up my life. So I really appreciate y'all opening that door and letting me talk about it. And YouTube is going to bury this, but I'm totally fine with that because this gave us an opportunity to fellowship more. Go West, there is. Um, there is a story. I lost my mother in September 2 years ago. COVID took her. She was in the hospital, and 5 days later, she was gone. And my mother was a single mother, and she taught me everything I know from um, surviving to camping skills to um, being independent, not following the crowd, uh, and really teaching me faith, core faith from when I was young. Um, Taught me communication and honesty and helping people. She helped me become who I am. So when my mother passed, I wanted to take her torch and uh, keep moving it forward and take everything she taught me and share it with the world and keep helping others. So that is why I am called my mother's spark because I am my mother's spark. She created a spark in me with my faith, with my love, with my independence, with my no fear. Like she created that spark, and I want that spark she put in me to spark others to do the same. And that's my background story. My mother was amazing. She really was. She was taken way too soon as well. But, oh my gosh, we're at an hour already, you all. That's crazy. Yeah. Thank you, you guys. She was great. I wish y'all you some of you may have seen her in the chat. She was a moderator for a lot of channels before she passed. She was very positive and very faith filled, and she prayed for people often and encouraged them and had a lot of personal relationships with a lot of people out there on YouTube. Um, her name, her name as a moderator on YouTube used to be Patty B. She was Patty B, and she was a moderator for a lot of channels. So some of you may have known her, but it's been a couple years, so you might not know her, but she was great. Thank you, Go West. Yes, that too. We used to prank my mom a lot. Okay, so I'll tell you a quick story, you guys, before I log off because we're already in an hour and 2 minutes. We used to love playing pranks on my mom. My mom used to play pranks on me. And when I talk about she used to play pranks on me, when I would go to bed as a little girl, she would put, you remember those little tiny plastic ants? She would put like those little plastic ants in my bed. So when I would pull the covers back, it would, like, I would get startled. So all my life, we always played pranks on each other. Nothing that would ever hurt each other, but always um, just things that we would laugh about. Uh, she gave me a gift one year at Christmas and said, "This gift is going to make you cry so much. I can't wait till you open it. It's just tears are going to come streaming down your face." And my mom wrapped an onion, sliced up onion to give me. So it was constant pranks. So when I married my husband, um, he is also a prankster. So we are both very sarcastic. We like to play around. We just like to joke. We like to have fun. We like to play pranks. So we did a prank one time on my mom, and we have a ring cam, you guys. We have a ring cam. And my mom used to work a lot of hours too, which is probably why I work so many hours. I learned it from her. And we had a wasp nest over our door at the front door. And my mom was the only one that used the front door. We always used a different door to get in the house. So this wasp nest was empty. There were no wasps in it. I'd already sprayed it and they were all dead. Um, so we took this wasp nest before my mom got home. It wasn't like a regular wasp nest, it was like a mud dauber wasp nest. We took this mud dauber nest before my mom got home and we put it right on the doorknob of the front door. So then we knew my mom was coming home soon, so we were watching the camera for her. And I'm sorry, you guys. It was so funny because she was so tired from work and she walked up to the door, not even paying attention. And you just saw her reach for the doorknob. And then she jumped back so hard. And then she was trying to figure out how to knock on the door without disturbing these wasps that she thought were in this this mud dauber. So she was like at a distance tapping on the door and like trying to get us to open the door to let her in because she was afraid these wasps were going to come out. And we got it all on video. Her us startling her and pranking her. Unfortunately, we did not get to tell her it was us before she passed away, but that is a video that I have on my computer. It was one of the things that makes me laugh. One of the few videos I have of my mom. Um, but it's something I cherish. Definitely something I cherish. But yes, Santiago, that is rough. If you need help getting through that, um, or just an ear, you're more than welcome to email me about that as well. Um, I'm gonna say it gets easier as time goes, but I don't think it ever goes away. Um, the feeling never goes away. And the holidays are hard. They're very, very hard. So if you need an ear, please by all means reach out. Because I understand. Yes, Shady. She did. All right. I don't have anything else to say, you guys. Um, I didn't come on here with meaning to talk about what I did, but I feel really good that I did. It felt awesome to be able to share and put Faith back out there. It's amazing and hopefully we can get together and fellowship and do some Bible study and talk and encourage each other and help each other not be afraid and um, help each other keep our faith strong because times are hard right now. And with everything in the world and all the chaos in the world, I know that even as Christians, we question things sometimes, and it's hard not to. Our faith is tested. Our faith is tested, and it's normal. But it helps to have other Christians and other believers in Christ that can encourage each other and um, help each other through things, and just know you're not alone. Um, you're welcome, JD. Um, yes, Diane. Yep. It never it gets easier, but it never goes away. XNYC. Okay, you guys, I was supposed to log off. It is a shame. It is a shame to let the country go down. But if you look at end times, it has to. It has to get so terrible and so bad that it's going to be that time where Jesus is going to come back and make everything okay. So the worse things get, and I know this sounds weird, but the worse things get, the more you should almost rejoice because that means Jesus is coming back sooner. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's hard to see the world crumble, but it also should kick up an urgency in believers to help spread the word, to shout from the rooftops. So it hurts. It hurts to see the world the way it is. It hurts to see things change as much as they have in the last 5 years with the children and the illnesses and the food and people losing their homes. It does hurt, but it's going to get a lot worse. And the worse it gets, the more prophecy that is filled, the closer and the sooner we are to Jesus coming back and everything being perfect again. So it's hard, but there is a reason to rejoice in that. There really, really is. You just have to look at the bright side of, man, this is really, it sucks, but guess what? We're one day closer, one step closer to Jesus' return, one step closer to having, um, the new heaven, one step closer to having perfection again. We're one step closer to that, to being with the families that we lost, the friends that we lost. We're one step closer, and one step past all the hardships. Okay, sorry you guys. I didn't mean to. I wanted to say that. Okay. I'm going to log off. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute and 10 minutes already, you guys. I am I'm logging off. I hope to see you all soon. I hope that you email me. If you need my email again, just type email in the chat and it will give it to you again. Otherwise, it's in my about. Um, I don't have any other updates. I didn't really give a whole lot of updates, but just remember, be kind to each other. As always, love each other. Um, help each other. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Keep your eyes on God and know that He has us. We are going to be okay. Keep your faith. Much love, y'all. Good night, and God bless.